What's good, it's your boy Seani B, the remix kid, and you know when it comes to this UK dancehall game, I've always got it on lock. I'm on the streets, I know what's going on in, you know what I mean? We brought Gappy Ranks to 1Extra first, we brought Style OG to the streets first, and the guy that I'm sitting next to, I actually brought to the game, brought on air, on radio show, when I was at 1Extra as a producer. I didn't even know this guy was a DJ, a dancehall DJ. I'm sitting here right now, my boy Fresharda. What's good, sir?
Everything's good, man.
Now, you got to tell me first of all, when you started this DJ thing, when you first linked me outside the 1Extra building, the BBC building in the West End, you came to me as a producer, and you had an artist called Big Shot at the time.
Yeah.
So right. where did you evolve from production to an artist?
Well, it's always been there, but I never homed the talent. I was just homing the skills. So I thought, let me just produce other artists and just work on my craft. And now I feel like my craft's ready to just take to the people.
Now, for the last few years, you've been sending me music, and I didn't even know Fresharda was you. I just know him as Carl, you know what I'm saying? If I turn on my phone right now, in my phone from years, it says Carl Drummond. There you go, that's what I know him as. I've been getting this music, Fresharda. Carl rings me, it's like, Seani, tell me what you think of my music. I'm like, what music? Fresharda. I'm like, oh geez, that's you? So bam. This is like a good 5-6 years deep now you've been doing your thing, yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
Now, the dancehall thing you've got on lock, you've represented on enough different rhythms. Now, tell me about some of the producers that you've worked with.
Peckins, I've worked with Peckins.
Who was, like, brought Gappy Ranks forward for Heaven in Your Eyes.
Yes, that's correct. I've also worked with a Swedish producer called Partillo, which he's made my current single out now, which is on iTunes, called My Queen. And he's also worked with he's worked with Wayne Wonder, Collie Buds, Marshall Montana, so yeah. Yes.
So how did you make those links with those producers coming from the UK and making those links in Europe?
Well, a few years ago I put out a version called Flingfoot, and basically some Swedish DJs picked up on it, was playing it, they loved my cut, and they just started booking me to go over there. And then when I went over there, those producers came to the show, and yeah. Now,
Flingfoot is something that I'm very familiar with, but now your current single is produced from the shores of Sweden, yeah?
That's correct.
And this, the name of the track is Circles. Cycles, there you go. So tell me a little bit about that song, because this is Fresharda in a different light.
As far as the reggae goes, I've always grown up on reggae music.
That's the backbone of our thing.
Exactly. But with the direction what I'm going in at the moment, I'm concentrating doing a reggae EP and see how that goes basically, and then I'll see how the people take that in, and by December I'll kind of know how I'm going to structure my album.
Is there any specific reason why you've gone with reggae? Because I know when it comes to touring, and especially like working in Europe, there's this thing that reggae music, definitely for the summer's coming up, festivals is coming up, reggae works. Is there any specific reason why you gravitated towards reggae?
Well, like I said before, always been that love for me, and it's always been that love for me, but reggae is that that platform to give people the message, you know, to share a message, a positive vibration, and I'm here to bring that message and, you know, my stories and my songs.
So you've heard it from the man himself, Fresharda. You got to go and check it out. The name of the single is?
Cycles.
Cycles. Available on iTunes.
That's correct.
CD baby.
Yep. Spotify.
Non-illegal downloading. We got to support reggae music, especially coming from these shows right now. You got to go and buy that. You got to go and support that. It's a UK dancehall artist. You got to show him that love. You know what I'm saying? Fresharda. Seani B is endorsing it.